with being in the UK, just sort of game over jet lag now. So can you just talk about the experience just being in Ireland right now and just how it's chilling?
Yeah, super fun at the moment. We've had a few days to recover. We just had a light session yesterday, just a bit of a flush. Got to get out and see a little bit of Northern Ireland. So a few of us went to Giant's Causeway and a few into Belfast. So not much, just recovery at the moment, get our bodies right, and we hit the ground running today.
Think you a lot. We only perfectly decided to go to Face Island, shortly the 2017 World Cup. What's your memories from that experience?
Heaps of fun. I think I debuted that year in Ireland against them. So 2017, I think I started fly half for that game. So to be the only one left around, I think pretty special. Sauce and Yoshi was there too. So pretty special still having a few of us kicking around.
That's Greek stages down. There was the finals and both. We sort of split the result. What's your memories just sort of how Ireland was spent for the weekend?
I think that them being in the Six Nations, they get a lot of test matches, so a lot of continuity. They've grown a lot as a team. I think their kicking game is going to be something we're going to have to adapt to. Northern Hemisphere play a different game compared to Black Ferns, a lot of running, attacking style, but I think our back three is going to have to be on, ready to counter. So I think we'll be up to the challenge.
Just trying to taste that more than opposition, in playing England and Wales last year in the WC 1, but Scotland in the World Cup in 22. Can that sort of preparation be end just for sort of facing is a similar style from what those guys do? So I'm playing different about Ireland, you've got to be wary.
I think different style we got to be aware of. We haven't played them for a long time. Like you said, I think 7 years ago is the last time we played them. So being able to adapt our game, especially coming, warm-up games into WXC2, and then long term, we got to be able to adapt to these Northern Hemisphere teams for World Cup next year. So I think we'll be up to the challenge, but I think different style for sure. Less running, more kicking, tactical, kicking execution is going to be crucial for us.
A lot of players next first up league, so had a running trip like this soon, all the skill of the here. As for the more senior players inside, do you look to try and mentor the younger players and what to expect? Not only work that physical perspective of, 5 straight games, but the emotional of being away from the family and friends of the son.
Yeah, for sure. I think we have a good leadership group, a good bunch of senior and younger players. I think naturally we do that. We check on each other. I think that's the most crucial thing, being away from our families for so long. We have a good support system here within our own group, and also having a mental skills coach to help support us and navigate us through those challenges. It's always a challenge being away from family, being so far away from home. So we're each other's family for now. So we really got to make sure that we stick together for the next 5 weeks, because it is a long haul. So we just got to make sure we're all okay and get through it together.
It's like 2017 band lady. We went over to Ireland and Basin the first time made your debut. There would have been as much of a as that it is like now. Do you think this sort of 5 or 6 week period you're going to upbake and just a day and just did a perfect preparation for next year's World Cup in terms of just what to expect and how to deal with those emotions for some type of stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I think any opportunity where you can kind of mimic a World Cup year is crucial for our own development. We've got to learn how to build our own skill sets to get through long tours, being away from home, being on tour, dealing with selections, non-selections, what role you play within that 23, whether you're outside of it as well. It's all a crucial part of the game. So I think this is our first exposure to a long tour in a long time. So I love the girls are new to it, and there's also people itching back home that want to be a part of it. So performance is key while we're away, making sure we actually execute our roles, taking this opportunity and making the most of it.
Yes, Ireland as a nation, you look at the world rankings and then despise that, but playing WXC1, you think of the lowest ranks of the Six Nations sides. When you've done the field review and study of them throughout these sort of camps leading up, what sort of stood out about what they were able to execute really well that's found themselves in a position of taking down those higher ranked nations?
I think they pride themselves in their set piece. They love them all, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. These teams love set piece, real heavy set piece dominated. So I think our forwards are really stepping up to that challenge and wanting to take that on. It's a good opportunity for them to, go against other people in that WXV1 tier. They're up for the challenge. I think as well their kick cycle, their kicking, the execution of it is something that we're probably not used to. A lot of kicking, infield, in play. So a style that we're going to have to adapt to.
I guess on the 100 GP anniversary, I bet Biofunding made a big deal about the celebrations and used to go like a kick off of it. Is there just, have you sort of spoke about the added sort of emoji on with celebratory games like this?
Not really, to be honest. I think our focus is us. We can't really control any of that and what that brings. Like, good on them for, that's a milestone and an achievement for them. But as well, our focus is in-house and all on us. So making sure that our preparation and our execution up until then, that's all that we can control in-house. So that's our focus for now, is on us.
Yeah, fair enough. And I guess coming into this sort of tour, and you got the chance to, I think, equal the record for most caps that you played as in game. Is that sort of something that you're sort of aware of leading into this? What is that sort of, what would that on the mean to you if you end up sort of doing that by the end of the tour?
To be honest, had no idea. It's not really something you think of. I think you just show up and you wanna do the best for your teammates and for your country. So that's always at the forefront of our minds. If we get selected, we get selected. If not, our roles just change. So grateful to still be kicking around, especially Ash. She's the most earliest caps, I think the oldest caps in our group at the moment. So a testament to her. She's gone multiple World Cups, gone from back row to hooker to back row. So she's crazy, skillful, and she's still around too. So just grateful to still be amongst it.
I think you're both tied on 29. I think Liz is to marks at 34. Like that, still be able to share that with Ash. So I mean, we're getting through the event around for all of that similar sort of World Cup stand in the cycle as this group has changed. Let's talk about that bond with her.
Yeah, we're good mates off the field. I think that's the key, hey, to finding connections. I think that's the greatest part of our game. It's more than rugby. You find some pretty cool teammates that, you have bonds with. But, it's fun. It's always fun to kick on with Ash on and off the field. So she's a weapon. She loves her attack. If we get out there together, that'll be fun.
And just finally, you sort of speak on roles and sort of have that sort of ever-changing nature. Being sort of one of the old, you see sort of players going through like 17, 18, like your Kate Walls, AEST, so being the Velvet squad, the build-up. How has that sort of changed in terms of you just looking to mentor from that, that sort of young kid in spirits who would have gone over to Dublin, or I guess the last time you went over to Dublin, Belfast, right?
I think just making sure they're okay. I think that's the main thing, is that care factor. They're still kids at the end of the day. They're playing in women's comp. They're still kind of figuring out and growing within themselves. So just making sure that they're still having fun. They're bringing what they brought to the table to get into the room is why they're here. So making sure that they don't lose sight of that, I think is important. But they're guns. We just try and help them. If we see them struggling, we're checking them on. We try and take them out, have fun, make sure we're enjoying ourselves outside of footy as well. So it's a challenge being away from family so young. So making sure that care factor is important to us.